everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be making pumpkin cookies with cream cheese frosting by Cooking Classy. This recipe is perfect for fall, and all my family members adore this cookie. It is truly just fantastic. With all that being said, let's get started with the video. For the equipment, you'll need a stand mixer set with a paddle attachment, a small bowl, a spatula to scrape down your bowl, and a scoop to scoop your dough. For dry ingredients, you'll need flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, cinnamon, ginger, clove, and nutmeg. Now you're going to combine your dry ingredients, mix them together, and set them aside. Now for wet ingredients. We have butter, 1 egg, regular granulated sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, brown sugar, and pumpkin puree. It is extremely important that it is plain pumpkin puree and not pumpkin pie filling. Our first step is to cream our butter and sugars together in our stand mixer at a low speed until it is smooth and creamy. So we'll do that. Butter, your granulated sugar, as well as your light brown sugar. Any brown sugar will do. Light brown is better than all the other ones since it is less, it'll make your cookies less chewy. So let that mix on low for about 4 minutes until it is light in color and fluffy. Now that that is all mixed up, it's time for your egg. Just pop that in and mix until it is just incorporated. Now that your egg is done, it's time for your vanilla and pumpkin. Just mix. Just add them to the bowl and mix until it is once again just incorporated. Now that your wet ingredients are nice and mixed up, it's time to bring your dry ingredients back into the mix until it's just incorporated. You're gonna wanna mix this on low speed, 1, so a massive cloud doesn't happen, and 2, so it doesn't overmix. Now that your dough looks like this, it's time to start scooping. So this is a larger scoop than last video. I prefer doing 1 since it is fairly larger. It will be about 2.5 tablespoons of your dough / batter since it is not as stiff. And yeah, you're gonna have to set your oven to 350 while you scoop, because otherwise you're gonna be waiting around longer. And yeah, I'll be back to you when they're out of the oven. As mentioned earlier, preheat your oven to 350 and bake your cookies between 13 to 15 minutes. This part totally depends on the strength of your oven. It could even be less depending how strong your oven is, or it could be more if your oven is weaker. Now that your cookies are out of the oven, it's time to let them rest. So you can frost them in about 2 to 3 hours or until they are fully cooled. Now that your cookies are completely cooled, it's time for the frosting. For the frosting, you will need cream cheese, powdered sugar, butter, and vanilla extract. For equipment, you'll need a stand mixer bowl set with a whipping attachment, a spatula to scrape down your bowl, and the offset spatula to spread your frosting onto your cookies. Now it's time for your frosting. The first step is to mix together your cream cheese and your butter just until it's combined. Now that your butter and cream cheese is mixed together, it's time for your powdered sugar and your vanilla. Just add them into the mixer and mix on low speed. That is very important because if you do it on a higher speed, the powdered sugar will create a large mess. Now that you've made the easiest cream cheese frosting and the easiest pumpkin cookies, it's time to put them together. It's simple. Just grab a cookie, a nice amount of frosting, and spread it around. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you next time. Bye!